Welcome to JRTV. Now we can discuss about oxypetalum, the Brahmakamalam plant. The other name is oxypetalum because it liberates abundant quantity of oxygen into the atmosphere. It absorbs so much of abnormal heat from the sunlight and it will synthesize photosynthesis and the leaf will be more of thickness and there will be gelatinous substance as in this dragon plant and some other plants. So the gelatinous substance will help in dehydration of this plant. So this oxypetalum uninterrupted oxygen liberation by absorbing poisonous gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, arsenic fumes and this sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid and nitric acid fumes and different poisonous elements and poisonous gases it will absorb and liberates uninterrupted 365 days uninterrupted oxygen supply. They are like Vishnu Tulasi and Lakshmi Tulasi, Kasi Tulasi and Rudra Jada. The Tulasi family plants also will liberate excess of oxygen liberation into the atmosphere and the sustainability of these organisms and plants and these human beings will be happening. So this oxypetalum will be in high altitude areas predominantly. Kedarnath and Badrinath, Gangotri and Yamunotri, the high altitude and Deccan Plateau, the plant can sustain and we can easily propagate in vegetative propagation by cutting the leaf into so many fragments and we can seed the fragment into a this type of plastic PET bottle and the plant will grow aggressively without any death and this is the perennial plant and it will live longer time on the earth and it will propagate by vegetative propagation. If you cut the leaf into thousands of pieces and each piece will grow each piece will grow an individual plant and the flower will be coming in Ashada Masam and Shravana Masam in drizzling and cold climatic conditions. So there will be formation of buds at the serrations of these oxypetalum leaves and the flower will be in attractive mode and the flower will florinate in the night time starting at 9 p.m. and it will till 2 p.m. the flower will florinate and the essence of flowers will we can enjoy the essence of flowers. So this is the oxypetalum. So it is it plays a vital role in human life because it liberates plenty of oxygen supply. So in high altitude there will be lack of oxygen liberation and there will be depletion of oxygen quantity in high altitude condition. To cope up with this oxygen, lack of oxygen in high altitude, the plant itself will liberate and compensate the deficiencies of this oxygen liberation at high altitude levels. So this is the beauty of this oxypetalum in Gangotri, Yamunotri and Kedarnath, Badrinath and even this Deccan Plateau also. So this is the beauty of this oxypetalum or Brahmakamalam. So yearly once we can get even a small plant also. It gives so many buds at the serrations or nodules of this leaf, and the buds will become florinate, and there will be very spiritual vibrations, and at the time of flowering of this Brahmakamalam flower, the Pandit says you have to chant the Vishnu Sahasra Namam and Lalita Sahasra Namam, even Bhagavad Gita, because the spiritual importance of this oxypetalum is more in this in the lifespan. So this is the beauty of oxypetalum, and this dragon plant also will have same characters, because the flower itself more than 1 feet flower, and it turn into dragon fruit. The Sri Chakra of Mataji, Sri Chakra of Mataji, same the replica of Sri Chakra. So even this Brahmakamalam never turn into fruit. So this is a variety of flower, and we have to do puja at Lord Sri Mahavishnu or Lord Venkateshwara, Sri Venkateshwara, and even this Shiva, Lord Shiva, and Vaishnava Mataji, and this and Gauri Devi. So we can do puja with these flowers, because this is only yearly once. All the flowers on the earth will florinate yearly 12 times, some of the plants 6 times, some of the plants 4 times, and very rarely this plant yearly once in the Ashada Masam and Shravana Masam. Shravana Friday there will be flowering of this oxypetalum, and at the serrations of this leaf, and there will be a beautiful whitish, crystal clear whitish flower. Flowering will be happening, and there will be profuse, delicious, and very essence of this flower will attract so many honey bees in night time, and get pollinated, and baby branches at the mother stem will happening. This is the beauty of there is no seed in this oxypetalum or Brahmakamalam. So only vegetative propagation of a leaf, stem itself will grow into an individual plant. So there is no death for this Brahmakamalam plant. It will if you cut the stem into fragments of pieces, so many pieces, and distribute in different grow bags, each fragment will grow like a independent plant of oxypetalum. So this is the beauty of vegetative propagation in oxypetalum or this Brahmakamalam. So spiritually very very spiritually, there is a vital role in any in everybody's life, and it will repel the negative forces in the residential area, and we can keep in the at the Simhadwar of any residential house will give positive repercussions and positive vibrations, and there won't be any negative impulse or negative vibrations will be kicked out with this oxypetalum. So the excess profuse and abundant oxygen liberation. So there won't be any asphyxia or dyspnea on exertion. So this medicinal plant, because it liberates uninterrupted oxygen liberation into the atmosphere, and the ornitho family, the Ophio family, the insects and the human beings and the small animals will survive by liberating this excess of oxygen liberation with the pores of this oxypetalum at the periphery of each 1 meter, even 1 meter leaves also. 1 feet to 1 meter the leaves will grow in different directions, and the leaf will bend in this just like a bow shape. Even all the oxypetalum leaves will bow like a bow shape. So this is the beauty of Brahma Kamalam, and every housewife can propagate very easily without any stress and strain, without any hurdles. Very easily they can select this discarded PET bottle and make 2 perforations at the bottom of this bottle and put sandy soil or cocoa pit, macro nutrients, vermicompost or black soil or red soil, whatever it may be, the plant will grow with profuse branches in 360 degrees, and the plant can sustain in unfavorable climatic conditions. Even though if you forget to pour water for 1 week, it can withstand without any death. It will absorb so much of atmospheric moisture and it can withstand in unfavorable climatic conditions. Even Ficus benglensis, that botanical name Ravi, will absorb so much of atmospheric moisture and so much of atmospheric moisture, and it can sustain in unfavorable climatic conditions for long time. It is a perennial plant. This oxypetalum also, there is no death for plant, and it becomes like a perennial plant if we can take precautions to protect for living on the earth. We can serve this plant in a healthy condition. So we can by flowering this oxypetalum, we can do puja with puja for this puja for Vishnu Murti and Lord Shiva and Lord Venkateshwara, Ganapati and Lakshmi Devi. So you can do auspicious, you can do puja in auspicious days with this flower. Thank you so much for watching JRTV, signing off.